Had so much fun at my surf session. I got a few clips of other people surfing. Fortunately, no clips of me surfing, or maybe fortunately. Their only option for media packages for, videos and pictures was $500, and sorry, I'm not gonna pay that much. I wish they had something generic, like a generic package of like pictures, because they just could have taken pictures of the pool or video and charge $100 or something if you want the package. But yeah, it was so much fun, learned a lot. I mean, when I'm in the ocean and I catch a wave, I feel great if I can just catch a wave. So, but my balance needs to be better. I need to like squat more, flex my knees and stuff. That's what they were saying. But I did learn, which I kind of knew before, that I need to just like look at something, look at where you're going when you surf, which is what I know they always say, but I haven't been doing that ever. Oh, and I need to like put more weight on my back foot. That's what they were telling me, to turn and stuff, which I should know because I have that little balance board that I use. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was really tiring and exhausting because it's like go, 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 and then you paddle to the side, and then you have to swim back up the pool along the side of the wall, go back, and like I was in the beginner intermediate session, option B or whatever, and so there were a bunch of beginners in our session, like a couple people who were pretty good, and so they have like this pool split so you can go on either side with an instructor. And so most of the time there's only like 3, maybe 4 of us, one instructor. So it was like boom, 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 and you're like exhausted from paddling. It's not like the ocean, but there was a current, a slight current, which I found surprising. And then there was also like the waves, kind of like the ones in the ocean. It was really odd. Like the beginner session, or the first session that they had, the wave was really fun. And then the second one was like, I was not used to it. It would like suck down at the end of the pool where the instructors were, or at the beginning of the pool, I guess. Suck down and then shoot up, and like the instructors would get sucked down. I'm like, isn't this dangerous? And so a few of us got like slammed into the wall with our boards, which was fine. Like the boards are epoxy, I guess, soft tops. They're pretty good though. I really like them. I mean, nobody had fiberglass that I saw except for like the more intermediate surfers. I guess that's because they don't want people getting like hit in the pool, because the pool is not that big. I think I accidentally hit one of the beginner instructors with my board. I was trying to turn and I like couldn't turn because I can't really turn. They actually had me start out on a 9-foot, I think it was epoxy longboard, which is fun. And then the instructor was like, how much surfing do you do? And I was like, well, I go fairly often. Well, I guess not that often, but I do go several times a year, but I'm not very good. And he's like, we're gonna downgrade you to, or upgrade, I don't know, to an 8-foot longboard. And that was a lot more fun because that didn't curl, like dip underneath the water as much. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I will say though, the second session of the wave was like, so I could catch the wave just fine, but then you get hit from behind from another wave, like a ghost wave, secondary wave, which usually doesn't happen in the ocean. So, and then I was getting pushed a lot by the instructors, which was good because I was catching waves, but I'm not used to that. I'm used to like catching the waves on my own, well, sometimes. So that was kind of interesting, but I did catch a lot of waves that way. But yeah, it's a pool. It doesn't feel quite as organic. Like the waves were just like, because they'd hit the wall and then like cause other waves and stuff, so that didn't feel very organic. But yeah, again, it's a pool, so definitely well worth the $250. So glad I did it. I was in a really bad spot last night. When I came up, I drove here straight after work, got like lost in downtown DC because my GPS took me down there, and I was downtown DC for like, I don't know, it was like 45 minutes to an hour. It was awful. And then like, it's time kept adding on for our drive up here, and I had to like go to the bathroom, and then I was just like had a really bad headache, and I was so exhausted and just tired that I just wanted to get to the hotel, and I kept like, I don't know, the GPS kept taking me down these like random routes and adding on time, and there's construction had blocked off a bunch of exits. So I just want to get to the hotel, and then like my nerves were shot, but I was still like, I was so worked up that I had a hard time falling asleep. And then I woke up at like 5 a.m. this morning. My alarm was set for like 6:30, and like my session wasn't until 8:15, so I did not need to get up that early, but I couldn't fall back asleep, so I just like made my coffee. Of course, I brought my coffee maker. Took advantage of the continental breakfast. I went down there like at 6:40, right when they opened, because I knew people would just snatch everything. I got some like bananas and stuff. And then I had explosive diarrhea, which was great. So I guess it just worked itself out. Luckily before the pool. Nobody needs to know all this. The mall there is so cool. Apparently they have a snow and surf package where you can like ski or snowboard indoors. They had like a botanical garden in there inside the mall. It was a huge mall. I kind of wanted to explore. I got some pretzels afterwards, so you know, it's a good day. Driving home now. Yeah, everyone was really nice there. I was surprised. I kind of have a bias against New Jersey and people from New Jersey, because I know a lot of people from New Jersey who are just like, I know like 2 or 3 that are not. I kind of have like a bad bias against the state, and also the state smells terrible. But everyone was super nice and like really encouraging each other and stuff in the water, and the instructors were really great. Several face plants and several like belly flops off my board into the water, which was not fun. And I definitely like the skin on my legs is just like tingling. And I asked the instructor like what board, because he was asking like what board do you normally ride. I said an 8.6 fiberglass longboard. I also have a 9-foot log, but it's kind of hard to maneuver, of course, because there's just so much volume. And I said I also have a 6-foot shortboard that I've caught waves on, as you can see in my last video. He was like, well, if you can catch waves on the 6-foot, use that just to have fun. Next weekend I'm supposed to go camping at Assateague. It's supposed to be cold. It's just gonna be like a winter camping session. The waves are forecasted to be good the day before, and Assateague does not have a surf cam. I think I'll just bring my boards in case. It's kind of gonna be a short video because I just don't have very much footage. I tried to take footage of the session before us because they were running overtime. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching. My next video will probably be the Assateague Island camping. It's a wild pony island, so it should be